Alright everybody, we had a bit of an issue. I got here, I tried to fly up, like normal, and the ship was flopping about. I mean, you know how bad it was coming down. I mean, it was to the point where I couldn't even get it to do it, like, even gently. And I had left the rover behind, and I had left off the notch up top, I guess you could say. Well, come on, damn it, lock in. There you go. Anyway, I'd left everything behind in the hopes that it would lighten the load, and as soon as I took off, like, I flipped sideways. Like, these engines are perfectly in line, perfectly centered, but the ship is not, and I think it's that center clamp. It was not working for us. It's just being annoying. It's terrible. And because of that, I don't think we... Oop, that's not what I wanted. Get back in there. The wrong guy. Wrong guy again. Are they... Okay, there we go. Anyway, because of that, I cannot get this thing the way we need it to be. I couldn't fly it. It was just flipping and flopping all over the place. Now, because of that, we are technically stuck. And I say technically because the base works. Oops. Crap. There you go. No board. Alright. The base works. Everything works. The problem is that we broke off all of our communication equipment, all of our monitoring equipment, everything that would tell us where we're going, what we're doing. And then, the ship is unstable. Like, really unstable. And I wanted to, yeah, we'll leave the wheels down for now. They're going to wig out, but leave them. Anyway, so the ship is extremely unstable, and because of that, I don't think we'll be able to take off. I like to think that we could, but I don't think we can. And what we're going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to stop and we're going to think. Because I'd very much like to take off again, but we can't. And we can't bring the hitchhiker down here. What the hell? I'd very much like to, like, retract my ladder if I could. That would be great. I don't know why it's not letting... There it is. Because I'm clicking on the wrong thing, that's why. Anyway, yeah. I have no idea what we're going to do, because this thing was completely unstable. It was flopping about like a fish coming down. It was flopping about even worse when I was trying to go up before. I think I'm just going to leave everything on board, and then we'll try it like this. We'll see if this fixes it, this makes it better. So I'm going to give it a pause, so that if we have a horrific accident, or if it's not working as a test, instead of flipping and flopping about like a fish or crashing the ship, we can determine what else to do. So I'm going to pause here, and then I'll see you guys as soon as I determine whether or not this thing can fly. Alrighty everybody, I think I figured it out. If I shut off, and I've already done this, if I shut off two of my engines, the two facing the sides that are wobbly, and I thrust very gently, we can actually make it up pretty okay. So we're going to try this. We're just going to try to nose over just very gently as we can, and we're going to try to get into some semblance of an orbit using this, and then we'll use the hitchhiker to do the rest. So this is how we're gonna do. I don't know why this thing was so wobbly. I don't know why it's doing that. The only thing I can think of is just to shut off these engines, and then after that we'll just do our best. Without MechJev, I'm flying this by the seat of my brain though, so no idea how that's working for us. I can take a look at our system there and see how that works, but once again, not sure how that's working for us, so I'm just trying to do this as gently as possible with these two little itty-bitty engines we got running. So yeah, that worked. That worked. So we got our first step is done. We had to bring all this with us, but our first step is done. We're 23 kilometers up. Not using as much fuel though. That's always a good sign, right? I guess. You know, having to shut off two of your engines will do that. We're just going to be in the map screen a little bit here, because once again, without MechJev, I'm just doing this off the cuff. Close enough? Close enough. Okay, so now we are officially back in orbit. Wonderful that we were able to make it back into orbit like this. I guess at this point, we can get rid of this little guy. We don't need him anymore. We can take him back with us, I suppose. We have that option. Why not? We'll take him back with us. We'll take all the garbage back with us and just be done with it. But for now, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to switch to the other ship, and then I'm going to have to do some maneuvers to get us in line with this ship, and then from there, we're going to dock back up. So I will do that separately, because that's going to be a long time and a lot of boring stuff just to get me back to where I was before. And then from there, I'll show docking, and then we'll head back home where we belong. So I'll see you guys there. There we go. There we go. That should be closer to what we want. And then we just need to get it in there, right? We just need to kind of in. Ah, crap. Down now. Down faster. And attach, please, please, please. You can do it. I know you can. I have faith in you. Just connect. Connect and get those struts set. Boom! We are connected. Struts are set. We are ready to go. Let us go home. So we will do that, and that's in 16 minutes. 16 whole minutes. RCS can be on for this, even though we're a little bit... Oh, let's try that from this, you know, that. Let's try that from the one we can use. Alright, so from here, we want to go where? Where? Oh, right. And then I need to shut off the other one, too. Boom, okay. So that solved that problem real quick. We still have this issue with the parachute, though. The parachute keeps getting put onto its own thing. Stop it. Up there. Leave it. Leave it. Okay, that's where we want to be. It's right there. So here you go, guys. Rare occurrence. RCS adjustments. I'm actually using RCS to adjust my locale, my placement, my attitude, whatever. Alright, so there's that. Just lock that in there. Turn off RCS. Go like that. Quick save, just for fun. Alright, now we have 15 minutes, so let's just roll. Whew, okay. This is terrible. This is the most terrible thing ever. Whoa. Okay. We're here. We're good. Let's go. Okay, we should be able to just fly straight. Yeah, see, it flies straight up here. Down there, it's flopping all over like a dead fish. Whatever. Okay, now that's complaining and saying we're going in the wrong direction. I hate when it does things like that, because when it says things like that, we're piloting from the wrong damn side of the ship. We're about to crash into Kerbal, or into Minmus. Back the other way. Should have known better. Still, what do I say? Do not fly ship while, on, pain, or not pain. I'm not in pain. Cold. On cold medication, don't fly ship. Crash, what happened when fly ship with cold medication, Takai, good. Okay. Headed in the right direction. Controlling from the right side of the ship. Burning the correct way. I swear, Nedsy and Melgan are never going to go on another trip with me. They're going to be like, oh, that guy, no, we're good. We're okay. We'll just chill here. Let Jebediah go. That's right. Let Jebediah go. Am I still on chase cam? There you go, free cam. We'll free cam it. I don't have to dock anymore. Hope this is entertaining for everybody. I'm like, I think I'm going to die soon. I mean, literally, I think I'm just going to be there. Let's watch Minmus meander. Bye-bye, Minmus. So sad. Bye-bye. We didn't get to see our anomaly either. I know what it is. And it's actually really annoying. I know what it is, but the point is to go exploring and to go find it. But, of course, I mucked it up a little bit. Yeah, we're just going to do this crazy style. We are going to do an atmospheric deceleration. Old school style. Us, the pod, everything is just going to come crashing down. We may hit ocean. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But that is what we're doing. That's going to be a 288 meter per second burn, and we're just going to come in and, like, that's not even skirting the atmosphere. Well, you know what? Let's do that. Let's actually skirt the atmosphere just a little bit. You know, just like that. How's that? 50? 39? 39 is a little low, but we'll take it. It was 28. 28 is better. I know it's lower. I'm like, it's a little low. Let's make it lower. But, you know what I mean. Alright, let's roll ourselves around. I like these quantum struts. I don't know why. I like them. I will absolutely have to use them in 0.19 if they're ever up-converted for us, because they were really helpful on this little trip. And they're not in the way, they're not annoying, and they actually have a good little I guess not animation. They use the model from the non-directional RCS thrusters. just the ones that point straight out, and I thought that was kind of cool. And then they have like laser beams and stuff, and that was kind of cool too. So okay, we got 2 days of flying before we get back to what we were doing. So let's fly for 2 days and watch the moon spin around. We'll just keep an eye on Kerbin. There's the moon. Hello, moon. Close enough for jazz, right? Because it's gonna take us like, yeah, it's gonna be like a 3-minute burn. So we go. We just burn. And there's Kerbin and the moon. Hello, moon, right over there. Gotta get this. We gotta get this burn right too, because we're crossing over the moon's threshold, I guess. Its orbit, and if we do this wrong, we completely, you know. So the most exciting so far, the most exciting Kerbal Space Adventure to me yet, mostly because of my failures, and I know I keep mentioning this, but it's really important. This is kind of a demonstration and not a purposeful demonstration. I did not mean for it to go this badly, but this is a demonstration of what happens when you do not plan properly. I did not plan properly. I did not plan properly. I did not test properly. I made changes I'd never used before, and I was like, they're fine. No. Always test. Always plan. Always do that stuff. And I guess, like I said, you know, cold medication kind of twigs on you a little bit. Not that that's really any major excuse. I can't be like, it's cold medication, that's where I screwed up. No, honestly, it's just, I don't know. This flight seemed doomed, mostly because of pilot error. And not Milgen or Nedzi, even though they're like, what do you mean pilot error? And no, it's not your fault, guys. It's me. Got lots on my mind, and I was kind of hoping to get this one in on 0.18 and then be able to move to 0.19, and that was really what I was thinking about. I was like, I can do this in 0.19, and I guess that was the problem, is I had two sets of designs running through my head, one to do 0.19, and then one to do in 0.18, and I was just like, I'll do 0.19, and then I'll do 0.18, and I actually have 2 sets of ships built, one in each version of the program, and yeah, that was totally my oops. So, oops. We will visit the anomaly on Minmus. I think I'm going to go back to an older design, much more stable design, but not a return trip design, I don't think, unfortunately for the Kerbin involved. I might be able to do it with a probe, but I really don't want to do it with a probe. I like doing it with Kerbal Space, you know, Kerbals, because you have Kerbal Space Adventures, and if you just explore with probes, what's the damn point, right? Alright, we'll just burn the rest of the way. There we go. Okay, so that should get us... Yep. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look how perfect that was. Nice. Burned it even, burned it nice, burned it good, and just came down 27,000 meters. Good to go. And slightly high angle. So we're going to come in. Everything's going to burn out, so what we're going to do is... What are we going to do? What do we got? We got that, and then we got, wait, is this full of fuel? Wow, we've like used no fuel. This thing is way too heavy to go to Minmus. Like I said, design issue. The Hitchhiker was designed to take a probe the size of the rucksack out into deep space, and it island hopped between like 1, 2, 3, 2 moons, 3 planets. That's pretty good, actually. Now these two can be separate. I can actually separate these two and they'll still work separately. But for now, we're just going to come in crashing and then we'll deal with the rest. So here we come, Kerbin. We're on our way to see you, buddy. So there it is. There's the moon. Loving that. I know it's on rails, but it's still really awesome. Alright, here we come. Woohoo! Coming in fast, too. Well, faster. I mean, the closer we get, the faster it becomes. So let us now begin our change of heart, which means we need to do... We're going to decouple from here. No, not control from here. Undock. Alright, and then I want to switch over to this. And I want to just thrust... Oh, RCS. Thrust away. Yep, thrust away. And I don't want to catch orbit or anything, I just want to be far enough away to where when we hit, this thing hits separately and doesn't smash into this, because that would be the really bad ending to this whole thing. It would be a really terrible ending to this whole thing. And then we have this, which is our main ship, which has full fuel and full ready to go, and it has parachutes and everything, and it's good to go. A little quick save, and so we say goodbye to our hitchhiker. Such a very useful module, but it's going to be coming in with us, so let's go ahead and just bring it on in. So pretty. See, now this would have been totally awesome. Like I said, in 0.19, that was one of the things I wanted to do a return trip for, so that we could, come in and see the atmosphere effects and be like, yeah, totally awesome. But nope, we're going to have to do it in 0.18, no atmospheric effects, just atmosphere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Come on. Okay, there you go. Okay, so we are down to 120 some 1,000 feet. I don't know where our little buddy went. Okay, he's 11 kilometers above us, on a slightly similar angle, but not enough to cause us damage. Excuse me. So let's just bring it in. Let's just bring it in. Let's do. Here we go. We haven't done this in a while. There we go. Kerbals can see. Hey, look! I found Kerbal, just like that. Totally awesome. Totally awesome. And we'll take a look. Yep, happy as all clammies. Okay, now let's bring it in the way it's supposed to be so that we don't crash it down, That'd be very bad. So we'll bring it in like this. I don't know if this thing's going to want to go nose first or not. It shouldn't, but, there's no guarantee on that. We're doing 3,000 meters a second. That's 3 kilometers a second. That's... Wow, that's bad. I guess I'm going to have to get more practice in, when they finally convert the visual burn-in to an actual burn-in, to where you're actually coming in and you actually have to find the right angle and not catch fire, or at least have a heat shield on there. That, if they just add heat shields, that would be okay. If they're just like, you can smash whatever you want to the planet without it blowing up, provided you have a heat shield, it'd be like, oh, okay, I'm cool with that. But if they're like, you have to have a heat shield, and the heat shield only stands so much temperature, I'll be like, oh no, really? We're all gonna die. Alright, so we're coming in. Starting to slow down. Oh, starting to slow down even more. There it is. Catching atmosphere. I think we'll hit water. Honestly, I honestly think we're actually going to hit water. I don't think we're going to hit land. It was not my... Well, you know what? Oh, all my engines are off, right? My bad. I can turn them back on, but then I'm flipping and flopping like a fish. I'm not going to bother with that. So we're doing 3,000 meters per second across the surface of Kerbal. At least it says surface. Actually, we are in atmosphere. We should be slowing down fairly quickly. Okay, there we go. So this is where you'd start seeing, or at least where you would be seeing, the whole flame and fire. It'd be like, wow, and that would be totally awesome. But unfortunately, we're not seeing that. What we are seeing is just me coming down, normal size, normal style. I'll rotate it up so the Kerbal can be right side up. Gravity's starting to kick in. They're like, why am I mad? I know this is slow, but whatever. Whatever. This is all part of the thing, all part of the adventure. This is actually the first... Is this the first Kerbals we brought back on Kerbal Space Adventure? I think it is. I think this is actually the first Kerbal we've ever brought back on Kerbal Space Adventure. All the other ones are still out there where we initially left them, and that's cool too. But it's important that Nedzi and Melgan make it home, mostly because it seems important not to kill Kerbal, to me, especially right now. In Kerbal Space Adventures, it feels important not to kill Kerbal. It feels important to get them home and to keep them safe. And even if you don't bring them home, at least keep them safe. I guess I could have left them there on Minmus, but that was not the point of that mission. The point of that mission was to bring, to explore just the one anomaly. Just, a single round trip is really what the point was. And since that was the point, that's what we're doing, even though we didn't actually meet our goal. And that always gives us a reason to come back. And I'm not sure if I'm doing that or if the air is doing that, but that always gives us a reason to come back. And so that's what we're doing, is we're going to give ourselves a reason to go back. Alright, so we're slowing down. We're 800 meters per second. I'm debating on whether or not I should be releasing my chutes or not. I don't want anything ripping off or ripping apart this close. And if we land in that inlet, I'm going to be kind of torqued because we are so close to land on both sides. It would just be terrible to land in the water between two spits of land. That would just be like, what the hell? Alright, there's our parachutes, so that should slow us down. There we go. Okay. So it didn't rip anything off. Great, great. Gonna slow us down hopefully a lot. Come on. Just land on land. That's all I want. Can we just land on land, please? A little bit? I know it sounds silly, but I really want to land on land right now. That would just make my day. It really would. Speaking of which, 11 kilometers up was our other buddy. I don't know where he's at. Maybe we'll fly through and take out my parachutes. I don't even know at this point. I'm like, whatever. Actually, let's take a look. Where is he? Is he gone? Did he skim the surface? Wow, he skimmed the surface and is returning back out into orbit. So the hitchhiker made it. Nice. Very nice. Let's go. Whoa, let's go back inside. Go back to our Kerbals, because our Kerbals are the most important. So the hitchhiker apparently skimmed the surface, or skimmed the atmosphere, or at least was altered, like its trajectory was altered enough by my my requirements or my desire to get it to lift off, that it I'm not sure if we're good enough to land this thing like this. Which engines do I need to turn on and off? I need this one on and this one on, right? That one, wait, was that one? This one? I think those were the two. I just want to slow down a little bit. Just in case. My parachutes haven't opened yet though, but that's okay because I don't know where we are. Oh, there we are. There we are. Okay, we did burn a little bit of fuel just in case. We're going to come down at 6 meters per second, which isn't too terrible. Bonus. I don't know where we're going to land. I can't see. It's dark out. I can turn on my lights, but my lights won't do us much good because it's only got like a couple. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. I didn't put much in the way of lights on this, but that's okay. That's okay. Bring it down. I don't want to fast forward it either. I don't want to come this close to bringing Melgan and Nedzi home and then have them die because I did a speed boost and then they crash because the parachutes flip out or something. That was just, ugh. Worst day ever. I think I can see the ground moving from here. We're at about sea level. I mean, we're like half a mile. Well, it's probably like 4 or 5 miles from the beach. So we're pretty flat. So this should be close to zero, I think. I hope. I'll leave the lights on, why not? Look at his little face. Now these lights here are from the B9 pack, the B9 cockpit pack, which is one of the things I really wanted to use, or I really want to use and have not had a chance to do so, and I was hoping to do it in Kerbal Space Adventures, and that was one of the ship designs I built. It uses a lot of B9 parts, but I also wanted to check out these lights, and the lights work really, really well when illuminating very tiny portions of spaceship, and so they'll come in very handy in 0.19 when I don't want huge lights. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, see, so that's what the lights do, is they illuminate. Do they illuminate on the side? So yeah, you got little illumination. So it's actually really well. It illuminates really, really well, but it's not as bright and shining and killing as the stock lights. And they're really tiny too, so you can slap them basically anywhere, and they're not really detrimental to the ship. And I think that's totally awesome. Personally, I think that's totally awesome. So yeah, we'll be coming down really close to sea level. And 5.6 meters per second. Can I slow that down a little bit? Actually, no, I really can't. These things have like no thrust right now. So, boom. Oh. Okay, so hard landing, but landing nonetheless. We have landed. Oh, wow. Actually, that works really, really well if we had the ant at night. If we ever needed the ant at night, because I'm pretty sure these extend and they land right there. So the future prospect right there. The little itty bitty beam light works really well as a garage light. But yeah, I think that we'll have someone come out here and rescue Nedzi and Melgan. Not going to do that on camera. I'm not that big about it. But we did go up there. We had a major catastrophic failure on several points during the entire mission. But Melgan and Nedzi made it home. And I'm very happy for that. And I hope you are too. So, once again, I would like to thank you all very much for joining me, 4 Kilobyte Short, on this Let's Play of Kerbal Space Program, Kerbal Space Adventures. And, I will see you next video.